BMW 5 Series has been around since 1972, but there's never been one quite like this. Introducing the Gran Turismo. Kind of a hatchback, sort of a crossover. It's nearly 4 inches taller and gets a heftier look than the classic sedan.
BMW is known as what? The ultimate driving machine, of course. The GT here will be known for something completely different, though. A trick back end.
Yes, starting at around 57 grand, 73 is tested. You can amaze and astound your friends with this dual-function tailgate. And it's safer than trying to saw people in half. In the cargo hold, there are a couple spots under the floor to stash things away. A hook keeps bags from sliding around. This thick elastic strap is my new favorite trunk accessory. It holds nearly anything in place.
The back end is kind of a big deal on this car, so I figure I'll move the TP trunk test up a bit. This seems to be the best way to load it.
In the US, the Gran Truismo essentially replaces the 5 Series wagon, which I have to believe holds more than this, 6 bundles. Americans just don't like wagons. Providing the oomph is BMW's 3-liter twin-turbo inline 6-cylinder. That is the sound of 300 horsepower coming to life. Optional xDrive means all 4 wheels get power. The transmission is an 8-speed automatic with manual mode. GT is a bigger rig, but it hustles. 0 to 60 rushes up in just over 6 seconds. On wet roads, the all-wheel drive provides stability and traction. EPA fuel economy is good at 19 city, 27 highway.
When I first hopped into the GT, I was a little surprised at how soft and compliant the suspension was. Then I remembered it has an adjustable suspension, set for comfort.
Transmission shifts are smooth and quick. Maybe it's the higher center of gravity, but even with the suspension set for sport, the GT does not have the cat-like handling reminiscent of other BMWs I've driven. It is quiet and comfortable though, and the brakes are very capable, even in wet conditions. The cabin is classic BMW design, and it's easy to get comfortable here with nearly everything adjustable. Seats are heated, but not cooled. Forget what your radio presets are. A light brush offers up a preview. The iDrive interface controls everything in the car. You can even browse the owner's manual. I'm still lukewarm to it, same with the transmission shifter that gets pushed forward for reverse and pulled back for drive. To turn off the GT, the button needs to be pushed twice.
Passengers back here have plenty of room, and the seats are especially comfortable.
Seating for 2 back here is heated. There's a great view of the sky, standard. Seats slide forward and back to adjust for leg or cargo room. The 535i GT is aimed at the buyer who needs a station wagon, but doesn't like the fashion statement. The tailgate is a great conversation piece. Looking for a luxury hatchback? Well, BMW's got it with the Gran Turismo.
If you want to learn more about the BMW 535i Gran Turismo with xDrive, it's an awful lot to say, go to drivencarreviews.com. There's always a longer version of this video at the website, plus lots of words, pretty pictures, sort of like car heaven there. I'm Tom Voelk.